Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ton Time. Today, we will be looking at the Phixero 2.5-inch 6 gigabyte per second USB 3.1 Gen 1 to SATA 3 hard drive enclosure. This is a cool looking hard drive enclosure because it's actually see through, which, as you can see, it will open up and you can actually see the hard drive inside. So that's pretty cool. This is a hard drive enclosure, USB C to USB A, 3.1, 6 gigabit per second speed. So yeah, so this is the retail packaging. As you can see, you can get two types. You can get a USB C one or a micro B. USB C one's obviously a little bit faster because it uses the USB 3.1 connection there. So yeah, so here is the retail packaging. So very straightforward. Got the company name and the product that you're getting, and I'll put the link to the product in the description below. So let's go ahead and open it up, see what you get in here. So upon opening, you get the hard drive enclosure, cable, and instruction manual, as you can see. So the cable here, like I said, it's a USB A to USB C connection here. So there's a USB C to USB A, and then there's a USB C connection there too. So it's going to pull data and power through one cable here. You got the instructions in multiple languages. How to use, it's pretty easy, as you can see from the picture there. Toolless design. And here's the enclosure. So material is a polycarbonate material. It's transparent, and it's got these little dimples in there. I think that's help to pad the hard drive. So I'm going to remove the protective material on it, and let's go ahead and open it up here. So I believe you just slide it open like that. So very easy to do. So once you slide it open, so it looks like it comes with a little sticker here. I think this is just a pad, just to pad the hard drive if you want, but you don't really need it on there. So I'm just going to leave that out for now. And pretty much you just want to align, as you can see there, you got the power and the data for the SATA hard drive. You want to make sure that you're aligned with the hard drive you're putting in. This is an SSD. It works with platter drives as well. As long as it's a 2.5 drive with this connector, you should be fine. SSD or platter. So just put it in, kind of angle it, and then set it down. And as you can see, it holds it in place really well here. Pretty nice design. And then make sure that you kind of slide this down. So there's a nub here. Align it with the nub and then close it up. It's that easy. And it's actually pretty solid. Everything's held in place, but if you want to get a little bit more security from it, it looks like you could use this and put it inside to help pad the hard drive. But I think this is fine for now. So as you can see, really easy to install. I didn't even, I didn't even need to read the instruction. I just looked at the pictures like here, and we were able to get it installed. So let's go ahead and get rid of these here. And yeah, so you got the hard drive. It's see-through, which is cool. And the cool thing about this is if you have a computer that has UASP, which is a USB attached SCSI protocol, the transmission can actually move data 70% faster than on conventional USB 3.0. So I believe if you have Windows 8 or above, that will be on there, so that's cool to know. And the hard drive enclosure also has a smart chip to ensure safe and stable transmission, prevent short circuit, overcurrent, and high temperature, providing multiple tip protection and data security for your hard drive. So keep that in mind too. That's really cool. 6 gigabit per second, USB 3.1 Gen 3.1. And it's got, I believe this case is also designed with efficient heat dissipation. 30% improvements from other hard drive enclosures that they compare on the market. The sponge pad on here is designed to support 7mm hard drives, and it's got protection. It helps support protection for the interior of the hard drive as well, and it has intelligent sleep built in onto the chip here, so that if there's a 10-minute of activity, the hard drive would go into hibernation. But once you start using it, it wakes up really quick, and so there's a power saving mode on there too. So toolless design, as you can see, high grade chip for over voltage protection, over temperature control, and short circuit protection as well. So yeah, so it's really easy to install. Just use the cable here, plug in the USB-C, and you are ready to go to plug this into a PC. So let's go ahead and take a look at a Windows laptop and see how quickly this we can install, or you can see this hard drive on there. Okay, so now I'm going to plug it in. As you can see, this is a USB-A connector. So just plug it into a USB-A port here. And like I said, make sure it's a port where it's USB 3.0 or faster, so that you could get the max speed out of this bad boy. All right. Okay, so once I plugged it in, looks like there's a blue light, as you can see, and it's reading the data on it. And as you can see from the laptop, data popped up right away, so that's pretty quick. I just have one video on here. This is a 1 gigabyte video, one of my older videos, and I could play it straight from the hard drive. As you can see, it's just opening up. Look how fast that loads. So this is running Windows 10. Oh, actually, this is running Windows 11 on the laptop. So it should be using the UASP protocol, which should be a lot faster. As you can see, it's really quick. And look at me forwarding this video. It's a 1 gig video, and it reads it pretty darn fast. So yeah, so it's a pretty neat device to have. Very compact. You could travel. You could take this to travel with you, have all your documents on external file, and share it. I like how it has the blue light and the red busy light, so you can know that it's being used right now. So it's playing the video, and it's also using it as well. So yeah, so that's the product here, guys. Very easy to install, tool list. And if you have another hard drive laying around, you can pop this off, take out the enclosure really easily, and then swap out the hard drive. Although I recommend making sure that you unplug everything before you do that. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for this product review. Very little neat enclosure, very affordable. I'll put the product below. And yeah, supports Windows, Linux, Mac, and everything on there. You know what? I do have a Mac here with me too, so let's go ahead and plug it into a Mac, and I'll show you guys how it reads on the Mac. So I'm going to stop this video, and let me swap out my Mac here. So I will be right back. So I have a MacBook Pro here. This is the first M1 version of the Mac. So got a MacBook Pro here, and looking at the MacBook Pro, oh no, it's a USB-C only port. I don't have any USB-A. So what will you need to do with that is you would need to buy a separate cable, or if you have a cable laying around, everyone usually do. You'll need a USB-C, as you can see, to a USB-A connector. So that's important. So to get that working, you'll need to get a converter or get a USB-C to USB-C, and you can replace this cable. So let's replace this. Let's use this cable for now, since this cable came with the unit itself. So I would just pretty much plug in the male to female section here, and then plug into the USB-C port here. And as you can see, it's already lit, and it's reading the hard drive. And on my monitor here, you see new volume. So it actually sees the file in here, and I have one file in here. And look at that. Look how quick it is. Very fast. and I am playing the video straight off of this enclosure, this hard drive. Look at it. So yeah, very fast. This is an HD video. The file size was about one gigabyte, and I'm playing it off this drive right now, and it's very fast. So it works on Mac as well. And if you have a USB-C cable, which I have, let me show you guys. Okay, so I just went ahead and unplugged the cable that I was using. So this is the converter cable, and this is the actual cable that came with this unit. So if you have a USB-C like this, USB-C to USB-C, it would work. The only thing you got to make sure is some USB-C cables are for power only, while others do data and power. When it comes to USB-C cables, it's a mess right now. There's no really any standard. So you have to look for a cable. Like for this one here, I know that this is a good data cable because as you can see, it says Type C Gen 2, and it can do 5 amps of power. So I know this is a good data cable. So when you want to change out the cables to this, you have to be sure that you have a USB-C cable that could transfer data, and make sure that it's actually like a Gen 2 cable. But any cable will be fine. If you get an older cable that transfers slower data, it might transfer slow, but this is a Gen 2 data cable, so I know it will transfer maximum speed. So I went ahead and plugged my USB-C in on one end, and I will plug in here to the other. And right now it looks like it's loading. I see the blue light, and I see it looks like it popped up here on my computer, and I see the video here, as you can see. So I am double clicking on it, and you can play the video here, and as you can see, it's reading from the hard drive. So this is my own USB-C cable. I believe this is a Dell cable that came from one of my newer monitors. It's because you could hook up a USB-C cable to your monitor, to your video card. So I know this is a high-speed cable. So if you're changing out cables, make sure you have a high-speed data cable. They already provided one, but if you want to use a converter one, you got to make sure that it's high speed. And this converter cable that I even used before, I know it's a high speed data cable because I've used it. It's got the blue color in here, and this is USB-C. I know this is a data cable. Don't mix up your USB-C cables, data cables, with your power cables. It will not work, or it may cause damage to the device. So make sure that you choose the right cable. But yeah, as you can see, I'm playing everything off of the hard drive here enclosure, and look how fast it is. It's still as fast as what the cable was before, but I just want to show you guys that you can use a USB-C to USB-C cable on here as well. So that is pretty much it for the review, guys. This is a very neat enclosure, toolless. It's got smart chip on here, monitors all the power, it goes to sleep for you. Nice see-through case so you can see what hard drive you're using, and very well constructed, and it's padded, got protection on it, temperature control, and all that good stuff. So that is pretty much it for the review, guys. Yeah, so if you like the video, you know what to do. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. And like always, I appreciate you guys watching the video. The brand is called Phixero. I will put the link below. You can buy it on Amazon. Very affordable, very cheap, and a great product overall. So thank you for watching, and stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out till next time.